Oh, I think so. See all the pretty trees. Long time no see. How y'all doing? Hi, how you doing? Just out for a short little jaunt. Thought I'd take y'all too. Look at the size of these leaves, though. Jesus. Good Lord. How y'all doing? I like the color changes. See, even some flowers hanging on. Hi, Miss and Joy. How you doing? Walk through the woods. Me and my friends. Yeah, no, I like a tree. I'm not going anywhere, actually. I'm going right here. Not anywhere. You're in Seattle area. The weather is, I don't know, actually. It's probably 60 degrees. There's no wind, no nothing. It's not even cold out here. I put the coat on because when inside the house is actually always colder than the outside of the house. And so I got the impression that it was cold out here too, and it's not. But I have a jacket on like it is, so there's that. I mean, 60 degrees is cold for somebody, I guess. Not I, said the cat, though. So there's that. In my gigantic leaf. But it's no wind, no nothing. It's no rain. Tons of clouds, though. No sun in sight. So I'm here for that. You know, me and the white ball of death have never been friends, and so there's that, too. But it's nice and calm and, 1,000 people out here. Oh, I speak too soon. Somebody walking horses looks like they're dogs, but they're gigantic. Pretty sure there's a horse gene in there somewhere. It's just regular life. So how y'all doing? It's been a while. I tell you. Oh, good Lord, look at that one. That's a big leaf. That's a leaf. Like, look at the size. What the heck? Where you get that from? Jeez, look at the bottom of it. Hi, Kelly. Goodness. So this week, here's the plan. No, not this week, because this week is gone. What's today? Friday? Something like that? I don't know. All my days have run together now, so I it does. My look at the size of that leaf. Jesus, I ain't been outside in a while. Actually, I have, but unfortunately, I ain't had no time to stop and smell the roses, as it were. Jesus, look at that one. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at the leaf. 79 degrees. Ooh, ugh, keep it. No, thank you. But I figured this is the plan for today anyway. So we gon' walk around until the battery get low. How about that? It's like it's at 85%, so we got a little time. So the plan, not this week, but next week, I'm gonna try to go live at some point. Y'all and these demons. You know I don't like dogs. I don't like other people dog, I should say. So the plan is to go live at some point next week because I realize I ain't been live in a long time. So we went live today. There's some light. Um, I ain't had nothing to read on though either. I don't want to talk about Israel at all because that's a mess. That's a mess and a half right there. But anyway, I ain't going there. I said I wasn't, so I ain't. Anyway, so that's the plan is to go live sometime next week and talk about something other than war because I just don't want to. Not that one anyway. That's that one just I don't want to talk about that one. So there's that. I think Joe Biden stepped in it though. I do know that. Anyway, so that's the plan is to go live next week or tomorrow. I don't know. I just want to go live again at some other point. I've been going back and forth. And see, here's another thing. I'm going to talk about it a little bit here. Here's another thing. I call it a hunch because I don't know this for sure, but call it a hunch. But I think YouTube at some point is about to start like cracking down on a lot of those videos that talk about Israel and Palestine. That's what I think. I don't know that for sure. But you know how they did during COVID, and you know how they do during QAnon. And so I'm like, I bet you give them 2 days, and they're going to find a way to flag something or to put little things under the video. And like, you know what I mean? So I would just rather not because I don't think it's going to turn out well. That's just me personally thinking that though. So I don't, like I said, I don't know that for sure, but I bet you. Anyway, so there's the trees. My lights have died, so there's that. You watch. Call it a hunch, but I bet you they will. I do have one reading And I'm gonna lump it in with something else, maybe hide it a little bit, and to see if this affects Joe, since he is in full support, seems like, of Israel. So there's that. But anyway, so today, like I said, I think it's 60 degrees, no wind, so this coat's kind of already hot. No rain. It's supposed to rain all week. It rained once. So there's that. You're censored permanently. I don't think there's such a thing as censoring a miss and joy. I don't think there's such a thing. The divine speaks through you. Whoever needs to hear it's gonna hear it. Yes, that's the only job you can have to where you can be wrong all the time. Well, not a holy, and still get paid. It looks like a chance of rain. Well, it looks like a chance of anything. Might be a chance of alligators falling out the sky. You never know, but might be a chance. Okay, 30%. That would mean nothing. But nature is it's its own thing, so you can't really tell it what to do, can you? Because I mean, look, ain't no sun. Well, it's up there somewhere, but you know. But the barometric pressure has not raised, so I guess it's not going to rain today. It'll probably rain at 3 o'clock in the morning when don't nobody notice. You know, my videos get circulated. Well, they got circulated a little bit. It was more so when I first started. It wasn't. I don't think it was really circulated all that much. I think what happened was word of mouth spread, and that's how my channel got where it is. But there's that. And see, I don't go live every day. Maybe I should. And then maybe, good Lord, these leaves, Jesus. I'm distracted. I'm sorry. They're gigantic. Anyway, partly sunny and partly cloudy. I don't know. The wording, I guess. I like it fully cloudy. You can give me full blown clouds. That's what I like. I don't care nothing about the sun. We need it. Okay, fine. Whatever. The trees and the grass and things and good old vitamin D, but I can do without it. To be quite honest, thank you. I'm dark enough as it is, and I don't like heat. I don't like suns. So there's that. But everything, I mean, look at all the trees back there. Everything stays very luscious around here, so I guess it works. With all the rain and carrying on, does it look like this in Washington? I've been to the one part of Washington, to the beach, and then that was it. Long View, Long Bay, Long something beach. I went there the one time. It looks like this too. I like this. This all the nature and the trees, especially fall when they start turning. You can't see that. Damn shadows. This is like a, there it is. It's like a wine color. It's really pretty. I like the bright yellow ones too. They've lost all their leaves though. The really, really bright yellow ones. I mean like bright, super bright yellow. But the leaves are all gone. Moving, yes, but we're still going to be in Oregon. Just moving away from this particular area. But we'll still be in state though. And these bright orange. Try to get the light. There it is. With the bright oranges. It's like super bright. That's my speed. I like the big green ones too, these fir trees. I like how tall they are. Just go up and up and up and up forever. Touch the sky type thing. That's what I like. I like vermilion too. I like colors, period. They're just gigantic. They go on forever. They say you look up, you shouldn't feel small. Because if you do, then your ego is too big. I don't feel small. But it is a wonder that something can get that tall, though. Especially if you leave it alone and don't cut it down. I think there's a law here, though, that for every city block or whatever the case may be, you have to have some nature too. A park, which is what that was. And I said it was quiet, and then next thing you know, 99 people show up with a bunch of kids. So we're going this way. Look for leprechauns in the big tree. If there's a big tree with a hole in it, that's where hoodoo priestess go. That's their, or shamans. Now we've got bugs everywhere now. Okay. You seen that video? Somebody said they recorded Bigfoot just walking through the wherever he was, the mountainside or some crap like that. They're fascinated with it here. There's a whole there's a whole shop in Portland that is dedicated to Bigfoot and mushrooms. And so there's that. Maybe they've had sightings or something. I don't know, but they're very They're very fascinated with it here. I don't think I go anywhere in my personal life that I'm ever going to run across something like that. I'm not adventurous like that, and I don't camp. I don't hike. I'm walking through a populated area. Now that don't mean that something strange and unusual can't just walk across me right now, but when I was in Pittsburgh, it was on a live stream too, mind you. But the camera's facing this way, so y'all couldn't see it. And big giant buck ran across the thing. I mean, he was like a minivan. He was huge. Turned and looked at me, turned and ran the other way, and then he was gone. Yeah, I don't need to see it. I don't need to see nothing different. I'm good. I live my life on the flat line. And so I don't really care for the uppy downy business. Like, oh, let's have new experiences. No, thank you. You have new experiences and then you come tell me about them. I like stories. Stories are fine. The best tips are passed on by survivors, and then you should take those tips and go sit down somewhere. That's what you should do. So there's that. And little yellow trees. This coat is hot though. This is made for wintertime, and it's not wintertime. We had a couple of days where it was 40 something. And I'm like, okay, come on through, Mr. Porter. You better be cold. And then I got the sinus infections. I still do, but we'll be all right. You learn from what you don't die from. Yeah, it does keep the warmth in. Because that's kind of been half the problem is you get a cold day, 2 sunny days, and then cloud cover. So it holds it all in, but whatever, I'll take it. As long as it ain't 102, I ain't complaining at all. Where y'all going? It's the afternoon. Something. What time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I don't know. This whole day has been. Yesterday was like that too. It was felt like it was over in 10 minutes. I get up and next thing you know it's dark. I'm like, okay. Oh, they protested down the street. I was gonna go that way. We're gonna go back the other way. Y'all carry on. It's the Kaiser Permanente is that way. So the pharmacy people that work for Kaiser are protesting, and the imaging associates have now joined them in the protest, I believe. Y'all had snow on Halloween? Oh, good God. Hi, Tia. I like snow, but I don't, I'm good. You can keep it. I don't know. It's them things about, like, I have to get up so early in the morning. Well, it's early for me. It's not early for regular people, but it's early for me. It's 5:30. 5:30 is early. And when it's like 9 degrees, the the hardest thing in the world to do is to get up when it's cold. I got 99 blankets, and you just want to lay there forever, and it's like, the alarm clock gonna keep going off. You got to get up sometime. And I do the thing back in the day. I was really bad about the snooze button, and then I had an alarm clock. This is back in when I had alarm clocks. I had an alarm clock where you could hit it twice, and then it won't come on anymore. So that was not a recipe for success. It was not. It's like I need you to keep going off. That way I become annoyed, and then I get up. So what I did was I take the alarm clock and you put it on the other side of the room. That way you have to physically get up to go turn it off, and then since you're already up, you might as well stay in motion. So that's my solution now to the snooze button versus the alarm the alarm clock being in reach. But it is so difficult to just pretend like it's not cold and just, because I be comfortable and you don't want to get up. Yes, you just hit that because I just want the noise to stop. I don't really even, good God. And then I tried to, on the telephone, put an alarm on it that was annoying. That way it woke me up, but I didn't like that because it didn't just wake me up, it startled me. And so you don't want to wake up with your heart rate at a 9,000. So we changed that to something a little more pleasant. Me getting up in the morning is not it. It just ain't. Crazy thing is, I'm always up at night, but I don't want a night job. I hate working at night because I'm up, but I want to be up for me. I don't be up somewhere at work. So give me a regular day job. That way you can get off work and you can go and still go to the store if you need to or whatever you want to do. Retail is real famous about 10 to 6, 11 to 7 shifts, though. They will stick you in the middle of the day and ruin your whole morning, afternoon, and night all together. So there's that. But you do what you got to do, right? So there's that. hmm I can't. It was one day. I swore up and down. I just ain't gonna make. I go to bed at 7 o'clock, 5, 6, or 7. One of them times, a.m. every day. That's when I get sleepy. I don't have insomnia. That's when I get sleepy. And so it's like I can go to sleep perfectly fine at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock. But that's the time you gotta get up. So I have to force myself to go to sleep or take melatonin, which melatonin is For my brain, melatonin is weak sauce. It don't do. My brain laughs at melatonin and say, "What you trying to do?" Because my brain it needs a case study. I swear. I try to go to sleep, and the very first thing my brain does is starts playing songs. But it don't play the whole song. It plays one line of the song, and then it repeats over and over and over again, and it doesn't stop. It does not stop. It will not. It keeps going over and over and over again. The same line, and it does. It never stops. And so, when you take something that's supposed to naturally make you go to sleep, my brain sticks up the middle finger and says, "No, let's play a song that you heard all day and play just a line, and that way you stay up forever." Now you know when it does not happen, 5, 6, and 7. That's when it does not happen. It happens when I try to force myself to go to sleep, and then it's like, yeah, you can't sleep because we said so. But here's what's about to happen: you're gonna lay here until 3 o'clock, and then you're gonna get sleepy, but you got to get up in 2 hours. Oh, the struggles. But whatever. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. But why have it any other way? As a friend of mine does that. She does. She takes the melatonin, and then she drinks the sleepy time tea, and that's what works for her. So I might try that. And I think the sleepy time tea is has no stimulants in it, right? So it shouldn't, because it's not meant to keep you awake. So I might try that because I'm allergic to caffeine. So I'm gonna try that. Now, mind you, next week I should be fine because I got free time next week, and so I can go to sleep when I want to. Like today, I went to sleep at 8 a.m. because I was up all night. My circadian rhythm, that's the way it works. It goes the opposite way. They say you should be awake at this time, doing this at this time, and mine is going the opposite direction. And I'm not grumpy at night. I mean, in the daytime. So I'm not like a person who's not a morning person. So ain't one of them things to where I'm gonna commit mass murder or something because I'm sleepy. But okay, I'm going this way because you smoking all the cigarettes. I already got sinus problems, so we going this way. Natural chamomile tea. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna need you to pick a struggle. You gonna push the baby or you gonna walk the dog? Dog on the sidewalk, baby in the street. What the hell? I can't with y'all and these dogs and stuff. Baby in the street. Child. That threw me off. I don't even know what I was doing. Lord Jesus. Okay. What was I saying? Anyway, it don't matter. Oh yeah. So next week should be fine because I can go to sleep when I want to, but I stay up all night. I'm wide awake though. Night owl. That's how all that started. I'm always up in the middle of the night. My brother's the same way. 3 o'clock in the morning, wide awake. Now he has a night job because he's smart like that. Me, I torture myself. Well, I don't want a 3 to midnight type of night job. I could do an overnight job. I had one once when I worked for CVS. I didn't mind that. So I worked 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. That worked out just fine. But I still don't want to work at night. I like the daytime thing. It's torturous. Builds character, right? We should do also, I was thinking about a cooking stream. I want to make cabbage rolls. I've been watching recipes. What did I make yesterday? I made something. I made chicken and rice. I made chicken like 3 different ways, though, I think. Because we had like I made a sweet and sour sauce. That's what it was. With the pineapple juice and the blah, 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 and all that stuff. So I made a sweet and sour sauce. And so tossed some chicken in that and made it. Okay, we got to get out of here. All these damn kids over here. Sweet and sour sauce. And I made chicken and rice with the other one. And I made egg rolls. And I made a sauce for the chicken and rice. And there is cabbage rolls, rice, and something else. Oh, bean and ham soup. I had that once, I think, in my whole life. And I loved it. Never ate it again, though. I like a soup, period, though. Well, I'm glad you like it, Kat. Mm-mm. Sounds like get somewhere and sit down to me. Not a kid person at all. Kid laughter, that's medicine for the soul. But random kid noise, no thank you. So that's my plan, is to make cabbage rolls. So I watched a couple recipes. I'm gonna watch some more because I made them once and I've had them 3 times in my whole life. The first time I made them, they turned out fantastic though. So I'm going to try it again, see what happens. Sweet and sour cabbage. Okay. Oh Lord, not a grass people too. Jesus. And that's a sound I cannot stand. That and the ringing telephone, oh my God. You want to torture me? Those are the 2 sounds you make, right? I don't know what it is. But I need to find new recipes. Yeah, I feel like I make the same 10 things over and over again, which, mind you, turn out fantastic, actually. But I would like to make something that's, oh, Jesus Christian. Well, y'all like y'all marijuana out here, don't you? Yeah, all day. Becca's house? No. That's a long walk. Mm-mm. But I need to find a recipe. Now, mind you, I got like 50,000 recipe books, but sometimes recipes just sound like the same thing with a different sauce on it. So, and then it's always a bunch of stuff I don't eat. Tarragon and thyme and mushrooms and like, I'm gonna skip that. Thank you though. That ain't really for me. Appreciate it though. You know what I do want to do is like a little mini Thanksgiving type of thing. I ain't cooking a whole turkey, of course, because it ain't but 3 of us, and ain't nobody doing turkey like that. Boil the ham bone with the meat, always good, and the fat. Navy beans, celery, carrot, onion, garlic, thyme, bay leaves. 4 to 5 hours. Anything you got to cook hours is gonna be good. So, can you just dump all that in the slow cooker and do it that way? Well, I'm sure you can, but or is this one of them things where it tastes better if it's on the stove? Sometimes it just is, I don't know why it's different, but sometimes it is. I see. Is it one of those bring it to boil and then simmer it down and then bring it back up and then simmer it down? That makes sense. So what I want to do with the little mini Thanksgiving, maybe get like a turkey breast, or I can find some turkey legs. We all like turkey legs in that house. And so I could do that. And stuffing. I made a stuffing for the first time like a few months ago. It was fantastic too. Because I had old cornbread and I was like, what should I do with this? And I made stuffing. And it was great. So a stuffing, starch fest. So like a sweet potato, a mashed potato, stuffing, green beans, a collard green. I need to make a sweet potato pie. The me and sweet okay. I made sweet potato pie right one time. And I had all my mise en place. I had all my stuff where it's supposed to be. It was all out on the counter, did all my measurements and my tasting and the this and the that. And then the next time I made it, I'm like, okay, I remember what I need, put everything together, put it in the oven, turned around and looked after everything was done and realized the eggs are still sitting on the counter. Then the next time something else went wrong, and so what I need is an ingredients list, and you follow the steps, and it'll be just fine. So there's that. Baking is a science. You can't just wing it. So I can't just wing it. Let me say it that way. So there's that. So that'll be a thing. African people don't eat pumpkin pie, so we not, we're not doing that business. Um, and then I got green bean and green. I need something else. I don't know because mind you, I'm the only one that likes cooked spinach, so I need another something that's semi-healthy. So, or maybe a Brussels sprout can do that, and so that'll be Thanksgiving. Maybe I don't know. I'm saying that now because I feel like it now. I might make it now, y'all. I don't know. It might be next week because we don't really celebrate holidays. So, oh, and cranberry sauce. Gotta have cranberry sauce. So we don't celebrate holidays, and so it's not like we're having some gathering on Thanksgiving. Besides which, I don't know nobody here anyway. So there, all my family's in Oklahoma, and I ain't going back there. So there's that too. So we'll see. It should all come together. I just need a list and all those good things. Maybe look up some more recipes. See what else I can do. Because, like I said, because you start with something basic, but it always turns out to be the same dish with a different sauce. So We'll see. Because how many ways can you cook pork chops? Oh, I love a crescent roll. I like rolls, period. I like bread. I'm Southern. We like bread with everything. A roll, crescent roll, Hawaiian roll. Can't beat it. Oh, R.I.P. the tree. You know I don't like vanilla pudding. I do really don't. I don't mind the flavor. I don't like when the cookies get soggy, which of course they inevitably do because you put them in liquid. So there's the bright yellow tree. Look at the brightness. Jesus. Look at the brightness. Especially with that green background. It's so bright. Hi Sylvia. They're so bright. I love these yellow trees. But I like banana pudding. If you take the cookies off. Or if you don't put them on there and you just eat them separate, you can do that too. Arborio rice. I don't think I've ever heard of that. So I don't like Italian seasoning, and there's a spice within that seasoning mix that I just don't like. And so, hi Jules, there is a seasoning I don't like, and that's usually in Italian sausage. So I always used ground beef, but the recipes I watched, of course, say Italian sauces because that's how you make it. But I need to find one that's not loaded. Well, I don't know what spice it is, but it is gross. I can't do it. I don't know if it's the oregano, the basil. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Fennel, see, I don't like fennel either. I don't like the smell of fennel itself. I don't like the taste. That's probably what it is. I love wins. So there's that. Thinking me, myself, and I. We're gonna go look at some other trees. They're across the street though. Trying to get away from all the dog walkers. Y'all like y'all pets. Nah. I'm glad y'all like them. Look at them over there. You see all them big pops of color? All in the trees over there. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna go see. My mother made Cornish hens once instead of a turkey. Because every year we would do something different. So she'd do Cornish hens once. She did. We had. Jesus Christ. I can't function with you. Sometimes I just wish I had my own planet. I still talk to y'all. I just don't want to be down here with the rest of y'all. I said, oh God, Jesus Christ. They are running across the street. You see the street? It's very busy. You should go cross at the green, not in between. You should go down to the light, then cross the street. No, they ran across the street in the middle and then started screaming as they did it. Then I just remarked, I'm trying to come over here to get away from some of the noise. Not the street noise, of course, because you can't get away from that. But, Jesus Christ. What do you do? My planet got Wi-Fi. I found a place to try to go walk away. Now, mind you, we ain't there yet. We got to get across the busy streets, and then we'll go to a quieter place. We just got to get away from this first. Run the country or ruin the country. You're missing the I in there. Oh, good God. And then the other person, she's smoking two cigarettes at the same time. I can't get away. I don't want to spend all next week with a sinus problem, please. Thank you. Anyway, what I was saying was, you gonna change today, light or tomorrow? Good, thank you. Jesus Christ. I like red. Please be red. Thank you. So, anyway, so what I was saying was, here comes somebody else with a goddamn dog. Where y'all these dogs? Where y'all get these dogs from? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Everybody getting on my nerves right now. I need a milkshake. Okay. Jesus. It did. That light was 900 years long. What's going on? Okay. All these trees bare. They were yellow. You see them right there? They're all gone now. Okay. Now I can get away from the noise. No, we don't have a lot of. What we have is yellow and pink. And then there's like dots of red. When I was in Pittsburgh, there was a lot of red and orange. Here, there's a lot of yellow and pink. See, now it's quiet again. I mean, she had one on both sides of her face. Okay, let me sit right here and get myself together. Lord Jesus. Okay, so what I was saying was, what I think I want to do is find some recipes and then give it a shot. You know, the street is usually quiet. Now I don't want to sit here. Now everybody want to drive by. What is going on? Where y'all coming from? Go back there, wherever it was. Please. Jesus Christ. Mercy. It's okay. Quit complaining. Hush. I know what I am going to do is take this coat off. Jesus. It's like 610 degrees out here. Look at the sky. I need two. Okay. There we go. I thought I need two hands. I still need two hands. You know, I don't like real cranberry sauce. I like the fake jelly. Cranberry sauce with cranberries in it, just that ain't it for me. That ain't it for me. I need cranberry sauce that was stuffed in the can, and when you open the can, you got to shake it until it come out, and then it come out in the shape of the can, even with the little lines and everything in there. Mm. That's the kind of. What are you doing with this bicycle? What, Lord Jesus, what? What? Okay. I think everybody went to onmynerves.com and they could see what they could do to me today. That's what it was. Not today, Satan. Not today. Mm-mm. I like the can. I really do. It's like the worst thing in the world, but that's the one I like. Because I don't like the bits and pieces in there. And so I never really liked the cranberry sauce with the real cranberries in it. Or cranberry sauce that's real cranberry sauce. When you make it authentic, you kind of lose me. I would be nice to see the trees with this damn fence. Mashed potatoes, definitely. Yams, definitely. Turnips, I've never had turnips in my whole life, actually. Cranky and tired. Karen is today is mean because what's happening? What is happening right now? I've never had turnips. Couldn't tell you what it tastes like. Sure, it's not horrible, but anything tastes good with butter and bacon, though. So, you know, I was just talking about something like that too, Brenda. My family, there's a place in Oklahoma called Wewoka, Oklahoma. It's about as big as a pack of gum, and It's got two streets, mind you. Two, three, four, five streets. It's got a Family Dollar and a Sonic though. So, moving on up. How you doing? And oh, them trees are pretty. Wait a minute. Get the light. Get the light. Get the light. See, these are the kind of. Let me see if I get it. We get a lot of pink and yellow. This is. I don't know if it's coming through right. It's more pinkish than it is orange. Some of them are orange, but they turn at dark pink and then they fall to the ground and turn brown. But anyway, and so we would all go to Wewoka for our Thanksgiving thing. And we were doing that since I was a kid because that's where my aunt lived and my mother, she had six sisters. And so everybody would go. Everybody would go. And then you see people in there who come just to eat. Soon as you cook, they get them a plate and you don't see them no more for the rest of the year. You see them once a year and then they come in there so familiar. Hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you since you ain't seen me in a year, sucker. That's what you should be saying, because you ain't seen me since I was a kid. I was a kid last year, too. I was 7, now I'm 8. That's still a kid. And so people come in and I ain't seen you since you was this big, and you look just like your mama, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, if you don't get your freeloading, can I get a plate behind out of here? Lord Jesus. Now, mind you, that's the place to go, though. She gonna feed you. If country people don't do nothing else, they gonna feed you. They gonna talk about you like a dog when you, but they gonna feed you. For the milk check, thank you. Jesus. Thank you, Sylvia. Go get my nerves together. I emailed you, Sylvia. I changed my number, and so I ain't got nobody's phone number, or I didn't anyway. Anyway, and so that was our yearly exercise. Took you an hour to get there. Fun times. And I never knew none of them people. Everybody else did, because, I was a kid, suck, I don't remember you. And you talking about I ain't seen you since you was a kid and you look just like your mama and blah, blah, blah. I don't know you. Stranger danger right now, so thank you, Brenda. I feel like this is stranger danger right now. That's what I feel like. Murder is illegal. I don't know about wrong. Oh, let me give you. Okay, this is bad. I probably shouldn't even say it because what kind of transition was that? We started talking about murder, and now I want to tell y'all about my neighbor. Right now, I can't stand her. Everything she do bothers me. Just her breathing bothers me. Oh, look at this colors right here. Wait a minute, I'm gonna get it right. Wait a minute. Move, bug. God dang. Now that's pretty, and it's just as vibrant as it look on the camera. It's that vibrant. It's probably poisonous, and I just got trichinosis in my hands right now just now. But that is pretty. Tell me that ain't pretty. Now that's vibrant. Oh, nature. What will we do without you? So, This is what happened, y'all. So there was a tree in the apartments, and the landscaper people came out and they cut it down. They cut down the tree because whatever reasons, I guess. So my neighbor, mind you, I'm Gertrude, yes. Mind you, I'm in the house that day, and my brother's window is open. Now, mind you, I ain't in his room or nothing. I am in a whole nother room, but I can hear her outside through his window. That's how loud she is. She way across the parking lot. She outside yelling and screaming at the landscaper people because they cut down the tree. Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. I love that effing tree. Like she's going off about the tree. She is having a conniption fit, but she is not stable. Keep that in mind too. She is flying way off the handle about this tree. And it's a tree, it's about like this big here. It's like this here. It ain't some big sequoia redwood tree or something. No, it's a little bitty thing like that. And she is flipping all the way out. She is out there for a good 10 minutes yelling at them people. And so, and they try to explain to her, ma'am, this is what's on our work order, da 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 da. And this heifer is going off. And so, then she started going, oh, now it's about to rain. Now she going back to the house, to her house. And she is huffing, like, and crying at the same time. I told you she wasn't stable. Huffing and crying at the same time because they cut the tree down. That ain't her tree. She ain't planted and it's been there since she was a little girl or nothing. No, she likes the tree and she was very upset that they cut it down and she just huffing and puffing and blowing the house down. I'm like, okay, you need to calm down for two reasons. One, that ain't your tree and you need to calm down. Two, there is only so many times you can keep poking the bear. See, she came down to our house when we first moved there and she got cussed out. She goes over to somebody else, starts yelling at them. Then she goes over to the landscape people, start yelling at them. You're gonna find somebody one time that's gonna pop you right in your face. Everybody, you don't know what people walking around with, first of all. They could just be having that kind of day and you is just the one last person that they wasn't gonna take nothing else from. And they gonna dot you in your eye, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be trying to sue them and have them arrested because you went out there and provoked them. And so she's crying and screaming. She went upstairs, stomping around. She wouldn't call the people in the office because she wanted to make a complaint, and then she said she was gonna call the supervisors on. Like she went there about this tree. She went there. Then some man was walking by because you could still hear her. Mind you, something she in her house, and her room is above mine. So when she opened her window, started talking to people out the window like this is 1972 and she in some New York stoop somewhere. She opened the window, talking to some random man walking by. So I mean, do you see what these idiots did? They cut down this tree. I didn't think it was going to affect me like that, but it did. Why? Why? Why did it affect you? It's a tree. It ain't your tree. But anyway, she said, and here was another kicker. Watch this one. Wait a minute. She said, now she was down there to them people. You see this tree here? She was this far away from them people. Right here. yelling at their face, telling them, don't cut this and don't cut this anymore. Don't do that. Like she was down there doing one of them, right? Very entitled. And so she was that far away from them, told this man she's at home sick with COVID. She got COVID. She been at home all week. If you got COVID, what the hell you doing down there in front of them people's face doing all that hollering and screaming? Ain't you supposed to be in your house somewhere quarantined? See, this is why she will never have good luck ever in her whole life. Not to mention, every time I go outside, I throw black salt at her house, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Every time. Just a little handful, throw it at her house. Keep it moving. She downstairs spreading the plague, yelling at these people, talking about a gosh darn tree that ain't hers. If you don't get somewhere and sit down, she gonna find somebody one time, like that Marjorie Taylor Greene. She gonna find somebody one time. It's just gonna pop her right in her mouth. Black salt banishes bad energy. You can sprinkle it around your doorstep. It's supposed to keep bad energy at bay. Because they didn't been to our house twice, mind you. And so, we're not playing this game. Because the next time I'm gonna come to the house, to the door with a gun or bat or something in my hand. Because I don't need you coming knocking on my door ever again. So she down this way, the most story. She downstairs talking to them people, spreading the plague, talking about she at home sick with COVID. I told my niece, I said, what she doing to them right there is wrong. And so you down there yelling at them, what they gonna do? You want them to put it back? How that work? Super glue? Wood glue? Gorilla glue? Which one you want them to use to put the tree back? It ain't gonna happen. Leave it alone. The tree is right next to my patio. All I want you to do is come clean up all this mess y'all done made, how you do, and then go on down the street somewhere about y'all's business. But anyway, so you downstairs spreading the plague, huffing and puffing, screaming at them people about a tree that ain't yours. They ain't coming back. Leave it alone. Talking about you at home sick with COVID. Then, the next day, no, not the next day. No, it was the next day. The next day, she went out on her patio because she saw some more of the workmen out there. And she said, somebody's getting fired because I just talked to Vanessa. Vanessa's the child working in the office. I just talked to Vanessa, and y'all weren't supposed to cut the tree down. You were supposed to trim it, and like she's still on this darn tree. I'm like, and then she started talking to the other man, talking about, I guess they don't understand because they don't speak English, because you know all of them Hispanic, right? So they don't speak English. I'm like, see, that's why she get black salt every day, because you one of them people. They don't understand because they don't speak English. He was speaking English to you when you was down there yelling at him. So, yes, he does speak English, first of all. Second of all, yes, he does understand English. You seem to not understand English when he told you, this is what's on my work order. The tree is gone, boo. Leave it, it's gone. Whether you like it, love it, hate it, or leave it, it's still gone. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. When you can't change something, leave it alone. So she wasn't them people. Now, fast forward. So the heifer had COVID, right? That was one kick in the ass. Now, her and her little child that living there with her, they got two cars. One of them broke. And it's been there for 2 weeks. I don't know who gonna fix it or why y'all ain't fixed it yet. But if you want to stop your string of bad luck, then you quit being that person. That's all I'm saying. And I will be purchasing some more black salt when I soon as I run out. I ain't ran out yet, so every morning at 6 a.m. throw it at your house. You gonna shape up a shape right. That's what you gonna do. Walking around terrorizing people. Why would you do that? No, this is a neat tree. I like these leaves. Those are cool. Now, mind you, keep this in mind too. Wait a minute. She's not American either. Because she got a foreign name and her son got a foreign name too. I don't know where they're from. It don't really matter because I ain't that person. But there's that. And the reason I know you got a foreign name is because your mail came to my house. Mm-hmm. It sure did. I'm pretty sure that was not a coincidence. Because I couldn't pronounce neither one of y'all. There's that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all better quit playing. Ooh, look at that one. That's a pretty tree. See if I can show y'all from here, because if we go over there, it's going to be loud. Wait a minute. Get your big ass head out the ways, child. It's right there. You see it? Look like it's on fire. Now that's pretty. That's bright. Okay. Now it's raining. Well, come on through, Mr. Rain. I ain't scared of you. We got 53% on the battery, so we still good. I could invite her for Thanksgiving dinner. No. If I feed her anything, it's going to be illegal and result in me changing my identity and scrubbing my fingerprints. So, no, thank you. She probably eats squirrels and pigeon feet anyway. She don't eat regular stuff. I'm pretty sure she don't. Frog eyes and everything. I'm pretty sure. I bet you. She ain't right. What's all this over here? I ain't ever been over here. Oh, yes, I have. I ain't been over here, though. It's cute. Super glue to cover the finger. What am I cooking for Thanksgiving? So, we was talking about it earlier and I got distracted. So, what I think is we could do a turkey breast stuffing, cornbread stuffing. We could do green beans, collard greens, rolls. I had 8 things when I named it at first when I was at the house. I think a mashed potato, a sweet potato, maybe a Brussels sprout, and I mean, it's enough. Ain't but 3 of us, mind you. So I think that's enough. Or maybe instead of turkey, I might do ham. My niece likes ham. She had a, I mean, that cigarette was gigantic. It might just been a really big giant one. But it looked like 2. I swear she had 2. Uh-uh. But see, around here, all the places you live is smoke free, so you gotta stand on the sidewalk in order to smoke. But that's where all the people gotta walk. So there's that. But I think that's what the menu looks like. And then If I can do it right, sweet potato pie. If not, Snickers and Milky Way. There's always a fallback plan. You see that car right there? That's the kind my neighbor drives. Exactly like that. Same color and everything. It's ugly. Now, mind you, it might be fine, but it's ugly just because she drives. It's ugly because it's yours. Everything you got is ugly. Oh, now it's raining. Come on, rain. Now you want to rain. Okay. Now, if it rained heavy, then, because I ain't got no bumper shoot, so, and the phone don't get wet. But we'll see. Yeah, I like sweet potato pie. Yellow and white yams. I'm unfamiliar with that. All I know is the orange is reddish ones. I want an apple pie too. I'm not gonna make it, but I want one. But I don't eat the apple part. I just eat the crust. I don't like cooked fruit. That texture bothers me a lot. It's too soft. You can't eat crunchy apples your whole life and then eat soggy apples. That ain't all right. Asian yams are white. You know, I went to this store. It was called, it's here in Beaverton, Oregon. It's called 99 Ranch. And it's owned by a Taiwanese woman. Everything in there is from an Asian country somewhere. You know, she's got Korean things and Chinese things, and Thai things, and so forth and so forth. And they got, you go in there and they got ducks hanging. You know, that, certain things you just know just ain't for you. They got ducks hanging, and see, yeah, I think they started in California or something like that. That ain't for me. That ain't for me, dog. That ain't for me. And then they got the chickens with the head on it still. Now, mind you, okay, that's the way it come out the egg. I understand that's what it looked like before Popeyes and churches take it in and cover it in crust. I get it. But no ma'am, no sir, no cats, no dogs. I can't do it. You want to take the head off of there, you have to put some flour and some cornstarch and egg wash and all that kind of good stuff on that. I need some honey butter or something, but this ain't gonna work for me. They got everything in that store you think you want to eat. That's weird. Oh Lord. Cross your fingers, Jules. Cross your fingers. I seen this meme. It was on Instagram. Said this is how I send my husband to the store, and it was a big piece of cardboard, and it had the labels of things taped on it. So if she want this kind of bread, she cut the package, taped it on there. I want that one. It was a comedian too. She said she sent her husband to the store. She made a list 1 through 10. Number 1 is eggs. Number 2 is milk. Number 3 is bread. Number 4 is whatever. So he bought 1 egg, two milks, three breads, four whatevers. I'm like, yeah, I can't. Chicken feet. It calls them paws. I see. Mm-mm. Unless you're doing voodoo, you don't need chicken feet for nothing. Okay, don't eat chicken feet. That's nasty. Chicken feet. I can't. Tampons and mushrooms are totally the same thing. What is going on in the world, Jesus? Wow. Totally not the same. I stopped doing Instacart and Insta groceries when I was in Pittsburgh. That child got three. I had a list of a whole bunch of stuff. She got three things, and the rest of it was somebody else's order. I got a whole case of oranges, a jar of pickles. I'm like, I did want fruit, but it wasn't oranges. Like, what? My stuff had to still be in the back of her car somewhere. And the sad part is, well, it is what it is, I guess. But the sad part is, the remedy is they just give you your money back. I still need my stuff though, dude. Like, what? Okay, fine. Because now I still ain't got no stuff. I didn't want to go to the store in the first place. I know where it is. Jab turkey. Okay. Why am I walking down here? It's a bunch of mud. Okay. There we go. Now, should be quieter. No, I did. No, I did. It wasn't Instacart. It was Walmart. Because Walmart got a thing too. That's where I got that gigantic bag of rice. Now mine just almost gone now. Finally, that's where I got that rice from. But that was my fault. It wasn't theirs. But in that same order, I had cold stuff and I had that stuff. None of the cold stuff arrived because I guess it's kept in a separate place because it's cold. And so when he brought the rice and everything else, half of my order wasn't there. Here's what I want to know. You see, okay, there's some benches here. Very lovely. Looking out onto what? That's what you see. What kind of view is that? We don't get to see nothing. Anyway. Oh, you see the rain now? What time is it? Is it 5? Oh, see, it's 5 o'clock. The whole day is gone. The whole day is gone. It just flies by. Oh, there's little white bugs in there. It's dark now. We're gonna get dark in like 30 minutes. He might be there. You never know. This way. We supposedly signed a law that I look shiny. All my comments are delayed now. It's raining here. We signed a law that's supposed to do away with daylight savings time and all that, but it doesn't look like it worked. That's me too, Jules. You know, back in the day, I used to put on the suit to go to 7-Eleven. That was my thing. I like dressing up. Now, mind you, I don't know why. I guess I just like it. But I care nothing about clothes, which is weird for a person who likes to dress up. Like, I've been wearing the same shirt since 1915. I'm an accessories person. I got 25 pair of glasses and 9,000 shirts, and they're all the same color. I just don't care. I really don't. Mm-mm. I want to be like my niece. She can go and spend 10 cents on an outfit, and it looked like it cost $1,000. I ain't that person. Yeah. If I had a top hat, I would. I don't know. I just like being dressed up. I really do. But I used to do that. I used to put on the suit, go walk to the store, 7-Eleven. It was across the street. Get little to nothing. Go back home. Take it all off. That was my life. No, it was here, like it was a state law. The federal law, it didn't go to the Senate. Yeah, I remember that one. But they have a state law that is supposedly passed, but I guess it was never implemented. I just hate that it's 4:30 and it feels like 6:30. Mm-mm. I ain't going to no funeral. It's like, mm-mm. See, my father died. My sister called, and she was like, "You want to come view the body?" I'm like, no. Gross. What I look like? Mm-mm. Okay. I came this way. It's noisy, yes I know, but I wanted to see the bright tree. So we're gonna go look at it. And yeah, I ain't going to nobody's funeral. Especially if I didn't like you. Why am I going to your funeral for? My sister go to everybody's funeral. But I bet she didn't go to that one. I bet you she didn't. Unless she was going to go push the casket over or something. Okay. The tree is behind the gate. That darn it. Hi, Gigi. He might call you anyway from beyond the grave. Oh, there's another one of those red ones. That's so garbage. It is so pretty. Another one's back there. It's a bunch of mud, and I ain't walking back there just looking at dirt tree. But there it is. It's very bright. I actually almost went to have a suit made. And I'm like, I don't go anywhere anymore. Working home, working home, working home, working home. And so, why? And I ain't wearing no suit to work. So it's like, why? And mind you, the suit I have now, I bought it just because I didn't have one. And I had an interview. This was a while ago. And so then I bought one. Still don't go anywhere. Maybe I'll find me a 7-Eleven and put it, then put it on. Oh, Texas. Oh, Texas. That's bad. Brown fall off. So we got the to stay green all year. But I like this. I like the changing of the colors. These are really pretty. But I don't know. I think I like Pittsburgh trees. They were fluffier, I guess. But these are pretty too, though. Especially around here because they're all like strategically placed, and so it looks nice. It's not just colored leaves, I guess. It's manicured. This grass is green though. Jeez. Guess it's getting enough water though. Not so much sun. Yes, that's how it is here. Some of them, anyway. And they just all go and bear themselves to the world. And they look bad for 5 months. And then all of a sudden, you know when it blooms, because then your allergies is like, hey, something's going on outside. You want to die? Oh, Lord. Itchy eyes. Sneezing all the time. Oh, well. I'll take it. I'll take it. Wipe the phone. Oh wait, we zoomed in. Zoom back out. Where are you going? Dirt biking. In the mud? I guess y'all do that in the mud, huh? Ain't it slick though? Alright. That's how y'all be on the news all the time. Allergic mode. Me too. I like the landscape. I thought those were mountains. Way back there, right in there. I got my binoculars one day and came out here. Streets. It's 45 and raining in Nova Scotia. My home away from home. I've never been, but I'm supposed to go, I guess. I ain't, but that's where I wanted to go when I was a kid. Always. I still do, mind you. I didn't even know where it was. I'm just like, oh, I need to go there. I like the name. And then you look it up and it's like, oh, it's really pretty. Oh, now it's raining heavy. Okay. I like it. Oh, wait. I forget though. Okay. 1 second, we'll have to fumble around here. The phone will be fine, but if the earphones get wet, then they stop working until they dry off. So, one moment. We're going to have to do one of these. Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. Cover the earphones. Now, can you hear me, or is it like rubbing up against the microphone? That's fine. My Warlock hood. Okay. Because it's coming down now. No wind, though. Got the rain, though. Oh, loud birds. You know I do not like crows. Every other bird just fine. Crows, I don't like. I seen some hummingbirds the other day outside my house. Second time. I had never seen a hummingbird in my life until I came here. And now it's the second time. Like a wizard. I just might be. Glasses full of rain. What time is it? What we got? Okay. We're at 39%, so we're still all right. I need to cook Sunday. What's on the menu? What everybody else cooking? Maybe I can copycat. As I smell food right now, actually. Somebody got lunch cooking. What's on the menu? My, wait a minute. All my chat is deleted, not deleted, delayed. Oh, good Lord. Y'all said a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't seen none of this. Wait a minute, let me scroll. I have to scroll back. Okay. He's replacing your sandwich bread with sub rolls. That is not the same thing. I don't like other people dogs. Takeout, chicken pot pie, chili chippers, chicken. Chicken pot pie sound good. You don't know what kind of groceries you're going to have. Baked shrimp and broccoli. Oxtails, rice, and peas. Oh, good God. I'm coming to your house. How you doing? Oxtails, rice, and peas, and string beans. Oh, stop it, phone. Meatballs and spaghetti. Pork chops and gravy. Okay, I have to wipe the phone. Hopefully nobody gets deleted or timed out and all that mess. For now, I need to cook Sunday, but I need an idea for right now. What you making, Sylvia? I know you cooked something, didn't you? Tell me you did. Pie sounds really good, though. And oxtails, rice, and peas sound good, too. Now, in your rice and peas, do you put coconut? Because I don't know nothing about that life. Chocolate pound cake. Now, you know I eat some pound cake. No, okay. No coconut. Chocolate pound cake sounds good. You need to live next door to me, Sylvia. So I don't want to live in Kentucky, though. I'd be in jail. Be throwing shoes at Mitch McConnell every time I see him. Now the chat stops is what I'm saying. Like on my end, the feed doesn't go up anymore at some point. And then you have to, because I got it on live chat, and then you have to click it, hit live chat again, and then it'll pop back up. So it happens on the phone from time to time. It's never on the computer. Oh, she made cake. She didn't put no black licorice in it, did she? Tell her she in time out if she ever eat that again. Black licorice is not candy. It's what you give to people when you don't like them. Field peas, smoked sausage, red potatoes. So that sounds good too. Thank you. Exactly. It's the devil's favorite food, black licorice. You don't eat that. You're supposed to blend it together and use it as an adhesive. I think that's the only thing that's good for it. I read that somewhere. Like the Farmer's Almanac or something like that. You, if you have black licorice for dinner, I don't know you no more. Might as well have you some pig feet and black licorice then. Go ahead. If you're going to be nasty, be all the way nasty. Some chitterlings. That's what I should do. Every time I see her, just pop in the back of the head with a black jelly bean. Just little dots. Save me some money on black salt. Black jelly beans is cheap. 99 cents all day long. Nachos and oh, I love a nacho. Licorice is good to relieve constipation. That's all it's good for. I still don't want it. Oh no. I got dang chemo. It's a lady I work with. She didn't just finish chemo, but she made it through. That's the son of a bitch. I tell you that. Red licorice I like. Black licorice just has that, tastes like tires. Like just got that yeah. It's probably in the genetics. I'm pretty sure. Well, it's not probably. I'm pretty sure it is. Like people like me that don't like what's the little green thing? Cilantro. It's in the genetics. Because certain tastes develop as you get older. Like I didn't like spinach when I was a kid. Now I do. But licorice I never liked. And cilantro, no. See, mayonnaise, I can't eat mayonnaise unless you put, like at Lotte, if you put a bunch of seasonings and stuff in it, then I like it. Because otherwise, then all I taste is mayonnaise. It tastes like oil and eggs. So it's just a little too oily for me. But then again, I'm have a sugar addiction, so it ain't sweet enough. You put sugar in anything, I'd probably eat it. Yes, for me too, cilantro has the soap taste, which is so strange, but that's all it tastes is soap. We're gonna sit on this wet bench. How about that? Well, the pot pie sounds good. I made chicken and rice, and I don't want that. Everybody else eating it though, so at least it ain't going to waste. But that ain't what I have a taste for. I mean, a lot of people like cilantro. There's pico de gallos and whatever that the other thing is. I almost said Guadalajara, but it's guacamole. That stuff and Parsley I can do, cilantro I can't. I had tabbouleh and it had cilantro in it. That wasn't for me either. No, thank you. Chicken parmesan. Oh, now that sounds good. Buy me, myself, and I. Chicken parmesan does sound good. That's what I should have made. But whatever I eat, I got to go get because it ain't in the house. Everything is frozen and not in the house. You know how you want that one thing and you ain't got it? I need to go to the store, I guess. I don't feel like it though. Not now. One time it's at 5 o'clock. Everybody and their grandmama at the store right now. Speaking of ginger, has anybody ever had, I'm sure somebody has, ginger chews? Like the little, you usually find them in like the produce departments. And in bags or in bulk or something like that. See, there's another thing for delivery. I just don't feel like going in the store because it's going to be busy. They only have one check stand open, and I don't use self check because why? But everything is down the street, so I can justify ordering it if I just want to be lazy. But I'm already outside, and it's down the street, so just go down there and get it, you know. But I don't feel like doing that either. Ginger chew can is it? I think I've had it once, a long time ago. I don't remember, but it's really. I say spicy, but you know what I mean when I say spicy. Ginger's type spicy. So I don't. I started to buy some the other day, and I'm like, I don't think I like these. I don't. I don't remember. It's been a very long time. But I was thinking about them the other day too, because I was going to take the train, the Amtrak to Seattle, and I was watching this YouTube channel. I think it's called My Grounded Life, and they take trains everywhere. And so they were giving a bunch of tips and tricks and hints and blah 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 on taking the Amtrak because they take it everywhere. And she was saying some people, if you're sitting backwards in the train, you could get motion sickness. And ginger chews help her. And so that's why I started thinking about it, and then so forth and so forth. See, that's okay. So that's kind of what she was saying too. It's good to settle your stomach and all that. Surprise bags? No. Last time I got a surprise anything, I got it was in where was we? Florida, I think it was. And I got that box, and it had yoga pants and rabbit treats in it. Size medium. What I'm gonna do with a size medium anything, first of all. And yoga pants? Ciao bye. What I look like? I ain't ever been a medium in my life. I went from small skinny kid to big giant fat overnight, literally. I ain't ever had medium clothes. Ever. Went from the kids section to everybody thinking, "Oh, you should play football." You just called me fat, and that's all that was. Football. What I look like? I was never one for that. Yeah, I had some eyelashes. I had some Pokemon stickers and a cell phone case that I couldn't use. What I'm gonna do with eyelashes? I got eyelashes. What I'm gonna do? That was crazy. Not fat fluff. Southern thick. Although, as, as a comedian, and man, was he right? It's like you think you fat, and then somebody else come along, and then you think, okay, maybe my definition is wrong. Lord, bless your heart. You just eat the pig right out the field, don't you? You go right ahead, though. That's okay. That's okay. They bought us lunch at the work the other day. Jimmy John's, which first of all, F Jimmy John's, but Jimmy John's sandwich place for those who don't know. And I used to go to Subway back in the day. And then I'm like, every Subway I go to is by a grocery store. Why are you going in here paying $7 for this one sandwich and you can pay $4 and get bread and meat and mayonnaise and cheese and everything else? So I stopped going to Subway. But their bread was better, their meats were better, sort of, and their cheese was better, sort of. Jimmy John's is like eating bark with meat in between it. It is the driest, nastiest, flavorless sandwich I've ever had in my whole life. I mean, what is this? No, no. If you ever buy lunch again, don't get Jimmy John's. This is horrible. Why? He's he's the one. He's the one went over to the down to the Africa safari, killing animals for trophies. He one of them, the Don Juniors of the world. His explanation was, good night, Brenda. His explanation was, there you go. It don't taste like nothing though. They can make it fast. Though. Is that it's legal, so he ain't do nothing wrong. Okay, I understand. It tastes horrible. On top of you being a crazy person, so no, thank you. Where you going? I've never had Jersey Mike's. I'm sure it's better than Jimmy John. Jimmy John and Papa John. Anybody named John? No, thank you. Papa John is awful. I can't. Hi, Jim. I can't. You might as well not eat pizza at all if you're gonna eat Papa John's. Some people like. I guess it's not horrible for some people. I don't like it. I've had it twice, and the first time I'm like, we should just eat the box because it's got all the cheese and the sauce on it. this this pizza tastes like somebody shingling the roof. The second time, somebody covered it with peppers and onions and stuff, and I don't know why you would do that. So there's that. It tastes. I mean, no, I did not have a cheesesteak. I'm not a cheesesteak person because it's always. Now, mind you, I've never had one from Philly, so I'll say that as the asterisk. But it's always salty to me. I'm not a big salt person, but it's always. I've never had a Philly cheesesteak that wasn't salty. I had a Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia when I lived there, but not Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I lived in Pittsburgh. And so it wasn't from Philadelphia, it was from Pittsburgh. And I got it from, what's the child name? Um, oh, darn. It's the place everybody told me to go the moment you went to Pittsburgh. Oh, Jesus. Start with a P. Anyway, Perminti Brothers or Permanti Brothers or something like that, I think it was. And so I went there and I ordered a little bit of everything, and it wasn't it. None of it. None of it was it. Now, mind you, so far here, we had a couple good meals and things. I mean, I ain't really had nothing that just blow your socks off, though. But I ain't really had nothing that was just horrible to where, oh no, I take that back. I went to this place called Burgerville, and no, there it is, Permanti Brothers. That was horrible. That burger, they were $5, but they all taste like 99 cents McDonald hamburgers. They were real small, real flat, and basically the patties you get out the grocery store and you just thaw them out and cook it. I'm like, this is horrible. The people in there were very nice though. Chow had purple hair. She was very sweet. They were very nice in there, but them hamburgers was a no for me. Mm-mm. But there's a Five Guy from here. Maybe I'll go there. Whatever I get, it's got to be outside the house because we ain't got nothing I want to eat. Actually, I've never really had a bad customer service experience, I guess. But them hamburgers was awful.